And welcome back inside the Zing Zang Championship Court, as we are happy to bring you coverage here on Pickleball Channel as well as Facebook.com of the Senior Division Women's Gold Medal match. And this is going to be the Pro Division. Going to be an interesting pickleball matches. Some of the best players in the world in the Senior Division meeting up. Cammy McGregor and Jennifer Dawson against Kris Anderson and Lisa Naumu. And
players ready. Game one.
We are just about set to get this thing going. 0-0-2 as Dawson and McGregor will begin with the serve. They are in the near court.
Side out.
And the side out will give the serve over to Anderson and Naumu, both from California.
0-0-1.
Kris Anderson out of Orange County, Lisa Naumu out of Oceanside, California.
The battle of the Californians.
And Anderson hits it into the net. Anderson, who is with Team Onyx, sporting her gear.
0-0-2.
It's a good look at Kris. Grew up playing tennis and platform tennis, and played tennis competitively at Lehigh University in her earlier years. Impressive put away there by McGregor. McGregor already has a gold medal in this tournament. She won the mixed 50+ gold earlier this week with Brian Staub.
She did, and she had a silver in singles, and Jennifer won the gold in singles earlier this week.
Jennifer Dawson, a Triple Crown winner here in 2017.
1-0-1.
Has been a force in Naples over the years.
She has this. The ladies here, they've each had their accolades here at the either at the U.S. Open or at the national tournament that's held out in
1-0-2.
out west was Arizona. Now it's out in Indian Wells, California.
We saw Jennifer's husband Steve yesterday playing for a bronze medal and winning a bronze medal.
Yeah, with Chris Miller, and so Jennifer will be playing the senior mixed doubles with Chris Miller Friday, tomorrow.
Anderson hits it right into McGregor.
So you see right now McGregor and Dawson really looking to initiate
0-1-1.
some offensive tactics early on, and Naumu and Anderson doing a good job of defending and even counterattacking.
Point. I'm sorry. Second serve.
One thing that I do need to clear up from the earlier broadcast is about tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow, Friday, we will have live stream of the women's pro bronze, men's pro bronze, and the senior mixed pro final. Another great day of pickleball. It will be here. Those matches surrounded by the mixed 4-0 through 5-0 skill levels that will be going on around all the courts here in East Naples Community Park. 50 of them, all beautiful deco turf courts.
Anderson hits it into the net. Our coverage tomorrow will start around 2 Eastern, depending on the time of the match that's scheduled to take place at 2. We've been running just a little bit behind schedule these first couple of days of our live stream. Today's our second day calling these matches. It's day 5 of the tournament. Some great action at the net. McGregor finally hits it into Naumu.
Yeah, this is a good example of reflex volleys, how important it is to be able to handle those fast balls consecutively at the net. Players at home who are watching, who are thinking about how they want to warm up or prepare to play, maybe spend a little bit less time hitting dinks and a little bit more time hitting those reflex volleys with your partner.
Dawson gets it off the net and messed up the timing for Anderson there. Dawson with a little gesture to Anderson, but certainly happy to take the point. Dawson unable to get it over on that backhand.
And all 4 of these ladies have the ability to play a very well-rounded game. They all have power. They all have a soft game as well. They're good at the dink game. So we should see a little bit of everything in this match today, Mark.
Yeah, that's right. You have to be a well-rounded player at this point. You know, you can't be a one-trick pony out here, because your opponents will identify what those weaknesses are and exploit them. So while players might have certain preferences that they go to more often or certain game styles that they like to use, they have to be players who can do a little bit of everything and do it
Second
them all
serve.
well.
All 4 of these players have won a gold medal in the U.S. Open in their careers. Kris
0-4-2.
Anderson, she was part of the senior doubles winning team for gold in the inaugural year of this tournament in 2016.
Point.
Jen Dawson hits that one into the net. Jen Dawson has taken gold in this bracket each of the last 2
1-4-2.
years. Partnered with Gigi Lemaster in those 2 gold medal matches.
Yeah, and Gigi's not here with us this year. We certainly miss her not being with us.
Point.
And make it 4-2 as McGregor's return fails to get over the net. So 2-4-2 with Anderson and Naumu on the
2-4-2.
serve.
Ball. Wrong server.
Naumu won her U.S. Open gold as part of the senior mixed doubles
Yes.
here in 2018.
Yes.
Looks like there's a little bit of confusion here with our referee.
Over here. No.
Cammy McGregor didn't come over and explain where she thinks things should stand in terms
0-1.
of serving and rotation.
You scored a second point. You were still second server.
So
Oh, yes.
Cammy discussing it and making sure
I'm
that they've
sorry.
got it
Referee
correct.
error. Thank you.
And they're leaving no stones unturned
All right.
here, even to the
Score
point that
is
before the match
2-14.
they weren't 100% sure if the height on the net felt right. So they got a tape measure out to
Point.
just double check, make sure everything was fine. Make it 3-4-2.
3-4-2.
And so just to elaborate a little bit on what you're saying earlier, Mark, I had a question on the live feed
Side out.
about playing with someone who hits the ball hard and somebody who
4-3-1.
hits the ball soft. Today they call that bangers and dinkers, right? A few years ago it was called people who had a soft game and a hard game, and then who could do the best in
serve.
setting you up for a point. And so we didn't really refer it to that way, but dinkers and bangers, but I
4-3-2.
can't say it hasn't always been around. You would find people that were working together to complement each other's game, somebody who could set up the shot and then somebody who could put it away.
Yeah, that's right. When you're looking for a partner,
Side out.
it's not just about having a good player as a partner, although that does help. It's also about having someone who meshes well, who you have good chemistry, who your
3-4-1.
games complement one another. So, yeah, looking for someone like we saw in the last match where Annalie Waters was the one who would hit those hard balls, would look to finish off the point, and Townsend would be the one who sort of set things up. And so we're seeing a little bit here, you know, McGregor, as much as she is great at hitting balls hard and putting them away, and we're going to see a lot of that from her, she's got
4-4-1.
great touch around the net, ability to hit balls soft and low, and to give her partner, Jennifer Dawson, those high balls.
Yeah. So to finish off, the answer to that is not necessarily a trend. It has always been around, and finding that partner that complements your game.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that in any sport, whether
5-4-1.
you're playing a sport with a single partner or a team, you're looking for a team that's well balanced, right? That that can do more than one or two things well. And so all 4 of these women here are good examples of players who have different roles to play on the court and are doing their best to execute those roles.
Second serve.
Good action there at the net and finally put away by Dawson.
And we'll also see at the highest level here with these ladies
5-4-2.
how just really good they are at playing in that transition zone, being able to get themselves positioned to get to the net.
I saw a great example there from Kris Anderson. She wasn't quite at the kitchen line already. She was sort of in between three-quarter court, played a nice low soft ball that couldn't be attacked, gave her a chance to move up
6-4-2.
forward to pounce on something that's a bit higher.
And Kris Anderson hits the ball harder than just about any woman I've seen hit in the game. She's got a lot of power.
McGregor hits
Side
that
out.
very powerfully as well. Naumu want to be able to catch up with it.
4-6-1.
Dawson loves that backhand drive. Hits it so well, so low, fast, enough spin to be sure it's going to stay in the court. It really is one of her strengths.
4-6-2.
Looks like a little miscommunication there on that last one between Dawson and McGregor.
Yeah, Kris and Lisa handled that hard shot by Jennifer very well, and so as a result, they weren't able to get up to the net like they were expecting, so it put them out of sync just a bit.
There's that drive again.
Point.
So that'll tighten things up here at 5-6-2.
5-6-2.
Game one in this best of three for gold here in Naples, Florida. Dave Benz, Melissa McCurley, and Mark Renison along with you. Glad to have you on this live stream. Be sure to hit that share button and let your friends know you are watching the 2019 Minto US Open Pickleball Championships. Game one now knotted up at 6 apiece.
Point.
And a surge here now by Dawson and McGregor as they've gone in front.
7-6-2.
Not much dink action going on with this quintet.
Well, I think if any of these ladies have the chance to go out there and just to hit the ball, I think they probably enjoy that the most.
They certainly are exhibiting that. Timeout here in Naples. And it is one of the great things you can do to come here in Naples and not only watch the pickleball, but feel a part of the action, get a chance to see the latest equipment.
Yeah, someone had commented earlier, I guess, who had been in the booth talking about how knowledgeable people were and about the game and about their products.
How about that exchange? Jen Dawson finally able to put it away, but Kris Anderson did not go quietly.
No, she did not.
9-6-2.
9-6-2. Got people on the stream checking in from both Holland and Finland.
I saw Alaska as well.
Point.
Got people from all over the world.
I would like to give these people a shout out, but I'm going to butcher these names. Marla from Holland and Tuomo from Finland, saying it's midnight there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the
Side out.
pickleball addicts live all over the world. Tuomo, who's watching from Finland, I had the pleasure to meet him in Spain year
6-10-1.
before last. What he does for pickleball in Finland and his support of pickleball worldwide is commendable.
Game point here. And there's the game.
There was just a side out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, so it's the second serve, serving at 6-10-2.
6-10-2.
Dawson looking to get the break here.
Thank you, Mark.
To be able to.
I got caught up trying to
One of us
read
has to
these
pay
names.
attention
Yes,
here, Dave.
trying to read these names from our international viewers.
I guess Dean Ayers is sharing a secret about Kris Anderson. I guess she likes or can make delicious chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, there's
Dawson
the.
puts that away. Now we do have game
That's right.
point. 10-7-1.
10-7-1.
Make it
Second
10-7-2.
Sometimes this last point can be very difficult to get.
Yeah, you feel like you're so close, and then
10-7-2.
maybe you can get a little momentum by staving it off. We saw that earlier today,
Point.
and that's long, so that's it. 11-7. Game
Final
one
score
goes
in
to
this game,
Dawson and
11-7.
McGregor. We will take a quick timeout, change sides when we return to Naples. Game two in this best of three for gold. in Naples, Florida. The wind is blowing a little bit, but not too bad at 11 miles per hour. 85 degrees. We haven't seen any rain clouds, which is fantastic, as weather did affect this tournament a little bit in the first couple of days, but it's been pristine the last 2 days.
I saw that 85 degrees temperature. I think the humidity is 85% as well. At least it feels that way to me. Nice under this shade structure, though, on Championship Court. It does keep it like 20 degrees cooler under here.
There are long-term plans to try and get a structure here in East Naples Community Park that would have a structure for rain as well.
Point.
Yeah, lots of exciting plans here for the park for the future.
They would like to expand the seating and really just improve this event even more than it already has been. And when you think about it, this event last year, the Chamber of Commerce here in Naples estimated that it had a $4.5 million impact on the local community. So the money that they are investing here in this park and in this tournament is proving fruitful for people locally.
Yeah, no doubt. I know there's about 400 players playing here every day. That's according to Mr. Jim Lugford, who's the event director here for the tournament. And took us kindly through the plans for the park for the future. Includes a senior center and place for kids to come and interact with seniors and also learn after school programs. Just very exciting for this community.
They'd like to eventually even add some indoor courts here to the community.
Yes.
Notice here how the sun is starting to creep across the court. I think that's going to be a factor for the rest of this match, where it's slowly going from right to left. You can see McGregor in the sun pretty much the whole way from hitting the return of serve all the way up to the kitchen line.
Naumu did a nice job of digging that one out, but then couldn't get back in time to hit the return. So 1-0-1 now, and that's long.
Second serve.
Dawson not adjusting for the wind. Pretty significant wind. The wind is blowing at the backs of the servers right now, blowing into the faces of Anderson and Naumu.
That crossing shot by Dawson long and sails out of bounds.
Someone asked what kind of paddle Jennifer is using. She uses Pro Kenix. Kris Anderson with Onyx. Lisa with Onyx.
McGregor taking advantage of that high return.
0-1-2.
But she hit it long. I thought that was in.
They didn't call it long, did they?
Oh, no, they didn't. You're right. 0-1-2. Now the serve changing side.
1-0-1.
So 1-0-1. McGregor with the return.
Oh my goodness! I know Jennifer's got to be thinking, what's happening here? That's two unforced errors on her forehand dink.
1-0-2.
Let's see if Naumu and Anderson look to exploit that. They can't do that with that unforced error, but you can see that Naumu was aiming the return of serve down the line towards Dawson's forehand, hoping that she can get a little collection of errors.
I like that. Collection of errors.
Collection of errors.
Yeah.
That's not anything you want to be collecting. So 3-0-2.
Point.
And another unforced error. So 4-0-2. And a hole starting to
4-0-2.
get dug bigger and bigger here for Anderson and Naumu, already down a game.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to be down against these two.
We just saw a moment ago that the group at the Pickleball Zone in Oregon is all watching together. They've got the stream happening on their lobby TV.
That's awesome.
And I see that Michelle Esquivel just came in and joined our live stream. Michelle does some coaching out there at the Pickleball Zone in Bend, and she's here at the tournament as well, showing her stuff on the court. I think we can expect to see her in the pro event starting tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty cool indoor facility. Bend, Oregon, what a wonderful place to visit. Lucy Kovalova is also with us. So it's the under 50 pros showing support for the senior pros.
Knowing that they'll be in that category at one point themselves.
Yeah.
Although Lucy's got a long ways to go.
She does. Think about another 20-something years. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll be a super senior by then.
You can be both.
2-4-2.
2-4-2 is the score here. Naumu and Anderson looking to go on a little bit of a run here, see if they can at least tie the game before that next side out takes place.
Oh.
You know, Cammy's done a super job in this match blocking hard shots. You know, just keeping those rallies going.
It's true. And
really
notice how
impressive.
she backs up here. She's in that transition zone when she hits that three-quarter spot, giving herself that extra time, knowing the fastball is coming. And that little bit of extra distance the ball has to travel makes it a lot easier to play a good defensive shot.
Point.
And Naumu unable to get that one over the net. Dawson and McGregor see their lead grow to 5-2-1.
5-2-1.
So you can see the cross there. Anderson started on the right side of the court. As soon as Naumu hit the return of serve, they cross, they switch, and you can see Naumu giving the signal. Looks like she's going to cross again. Watch for her to move. There it is. And the reason they do this is because they're trying to give the serving team one more thing to worry about as they're getting ready to hit that third shot, is being unpredictable as to where their opponents are going to set up.
And Lisa and Kris are trying to keep Cammy and Jennifer back here. They were not successful. Cammy and Jennifer doing a really good job getting themselves to the line.
Wow.
And what a rally here.
Impressive. And Naumu finally unable to get it back over.
And that'll wake the crowd up. That was a great exchange.
So matching their largest lead of this game at 4 points, 6-2-2.
Side out.
Anderson and Naumu will get the serve back.
And I know there's a lot of comments on the stream just about the performance. There have been some local cable issues since we've been here. It's actually been going on all week long.
What a good point there from Naumu and Anderson. Looked like they were out of it. Anderson defended very well. It wasn't a pretty shot, but managed to get the ball low enough that couldn't be easily attacked.
Anderson putting it away. Yeah, some people commenting. Greg Smith is commenting, U.S. Open spend the money for a better internet connection. The U.S. Open has not spared any expense in their connection, trying to make sure that this stream would be seamless. They had Comcast out here earlier today, and so if you're experiencing issues, call Comcast. Let them know that they need to get a better technician out here for the amount of investment that has been made by the U.S. Open in trying to bring you a seamless stream of this event.
Absolutely. And players and spectators alike that can come here and experience this U.S. Open can certainly see, feel, and experience the investment that is made.
Melissa Westcliff wants to know what are the ages of these ladies that we are watching right now in this seniors pro division.
All right, I can provide that information. Just to give me a second.
McGregor.
Heads up.
So
again,
she lined that one up beautifully.
She did, yeah. That's another situation. Cammy McGregor, of course, former professional tennis player, competed at Wimbledon. When she gets high ball, she knows exactly what to do with them. Notice how that stripe of light that we talked about, that little arc, is coming right across the court. McGregor right there misses her serve, was standing right in that sunshine. It's not an easy place to be. Anderson now has to return from it, as we see Anderson and Naumu switch off the return serve.
So Cammy McGregor is 51, Jennifer is 52. Now keep in mind that is pickleball years. So in pickleball, come January the 1st of any given year, that's the age you are
for the preceding year.
In that year. So let's say my birthday isn't until December of this year, and I'll be 50.
Right.
Come January 1st of this year, I'm already eligible for 50 in pickleball years. And let's see, Lisa Naumu is 57, and Kris Anderson is 55. Wow. We got to see the both the power from Kris Anderson and Jennifer Dawson with their backhands in that exchange.
Yeah, so you gave the numbers of the age. These ladies are proving age is but a number.
Just but a number.
Naumu off the net.
Second serve.
That is the 11th unforced error for Naumu and Anderson in this match. And it looks like Dawson and McGregor at 12 unforced errors themselves.
Anderson did a nice job of catching up with that one. Oh, what a shot. And then around the post.
You can see it coming. McGregor upset with herself that she didn't put up a better defense against it. Seeing how wide that ball was hit.
Yeah, but that, I mean, that was a great shot by Dawson and an even better shot there by Kris Anderson.
Just excellent. And it was really nice. In a lot of the successful around the post shots, you kind of wait till that last minute right before it hits the ground.
That's right.
Makes it a little bit harder to return.
Well, yeah, because I don't think that thing ever got more than 6 inches off the ground.
It was almost a worm burner.
That's right. I mean, this is one of the things that I'm seeing as we watch the pros play more and more, is that they see that their opponents are about to hit that around the post shot. They can see it in advance, and they prepare for it. And so we're seeing more defense of those around the post shots.
8-7-1.
So definitely a tight match here. Mark, what do you think? You see much difference in game one and game two?
Not too much. I see these women, still really working each other. I think that, there's what we talked about, Dawson using that speed early on to try to control the point. But right now, this is a matter of who's going to blink first.
And they're just alternating between finesse and power right now.
Yeah.
And Naumu showing her muscle right there. McGregor unable to catch up with it.
Yeah, nice patience. And Lisa put it in a great spot down through the middle on the backhand of Cammy. And that caused Cammy to pop the ball up and Lisa be able to put it away. Well done.
I've got to say that the light coming across is a pretty pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
Get some polka dots coming out now.
Little tic-tac-toe pattern.
What a great volley from Naumu. This is what can be a very effective play against a good drive, is that to drop that ball gently in the kitchen requires that your hands be very soft, that you're not holding the paddle too hard. But when you can drop it like that.
So 7-8-1, looking to draw even. And they have drawn even. Dawson McGregor led in this match 6-2.
8-8-1.
Someone asked about next year's U.S. Open. That will be April 19th through April 25th.
Second serve.
Dawson hits it right down the sideline. Moved to 8-8-2. Yeah, it was moved back a week this year because of Easter falling so late in the calendar.
That's right.
I've been lobbying for them to keep it a week later.
Yeah.
As Dawson unable to get over the net. It's favorable for me for it to be a week later because that ensures that round one of the NBA playoffs is complete. And with my full-time job being with an NBA team, that's always a question mark, my availability, and I love coming here. So
I know. So I'm sure it's mixed emotions for you for sure, because you want the Timberwolves to go on and do well. And at the same time, you want to be here having fun with us.
Yes.
In Naples.
Timeout being taken right now by Dawson and McGregor as Anderson and Naumu have climbed their way to a 1-point lead. The 2019 Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, powered by Margaritaville, are brought to you by Zing Zang, America's favorite Bloody Mary mix. DuraFast 40, the official pickleball of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. Selkirk, we are pickleball. And by ilovepickles.org, a place to celebrate all things pickled. Oh, great look at the beaches here in Naples, Florida. Another brilliant day here in Southwest Florida as the 2019 Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships have reached day 5.
Yeah, and for the folks on the live stream, people are enjoying what they're seeing through their computers or at home. But if you can, you got to get here and experience it live, Dave. I mean, what an environment.
You do have to pay for parking, but admission to the tournament remains free. So come on by.
Yeah, for the 49 courts that are on the, on the outside, certainly those are all free to the spectators. There is a very small fee, and it's very small to come in here for championship court for the spectators.
But overall, you can watch a lot of pickleball here without having to reach into your wallet. Although we encourage you to come enjoy it to the fullest.
Over 4,000 matches you can come and see.
So we move to 9-9-2. As Dawson and McGregor would like to not give back the serve. They'd like to close this thing out and take gold right here. And Dawson instead into the net. So Naumu and Anderson, they will get the serve back. They look to see if they can force this to a third and decisive game.
I certainly think the fans would like to see that.
McGregor looking for an early Ernie opportunity there, hoping that Naumu is going to hit down the line. You can see her creeping just outside of that sideline, but Naumu wisely keeps the ball going back cross court.
Yeah, and
scores 10-9, game point.
Yeah, game point.
Dawson able to get Naumu to hit it out of bounds.
And I think what I'm doing here, Mark, where I see Jennifer lined up there, and we've seen her struggle on that forehand dink, that's what I'm trying to exploit here.
Here comes another game point. Oh, heads up.
Yeah, and Lisa was looking for Kris to come across with that forehand and put the earlier one away, and that seemed to just take her out of sync when it didn't happen.
Yeah, she looked a little surprised that she ended up having to hit that ball.
Yeah.
So that's a strong side out for Dawson and McGregor. They're going to look to go on a little run here, 9-10-1.
Yep. Stave off the end of the game, see if they can take advantage.
Yeah, and in here, we're seeing Jennifer and Cammy doing another good job of getting themselves to the net.
And there it is, tied up at 10-10, so now it'll be decided by 2.
10-10-1.
It's a good spot to go for, high on that sort of forehand hip spot. It's difficult to hit a backhand from there or a forehand.
Championship point here.
that's trouble.
That
Yep.
was
And
trouble.
there it
This
is.
got it a little too high.
For the second time this week, Cammy McGregor has a gold, and for the third straight year, Jennifer Dawson has a gold in this event.
That ball just up a little bit too high.
And
Cammy
Jennifer has a
McGregor.
gold in singles, now in women's doubles, so she is seeking another triple crown.
Yeah, she won it in 2017. Can she win it again this year? We are going to award the medals and hear from the winners, but before we do that, we're going to stop the stream for a minute and reboot. We're hoping that will correct some of the issues that some of you are having on the download end. And so stick with us, look for us. We'll be back up in a few minutes and have those presentations coming your way shortly. And welcome back to Naples, Florida. Time to award some hardware here on Zing Zang Championship Court. And to help me do that, Heather Jones, the events manager from Margaritaville, come on over. And we want to have our silver medalists come on over here. Lisa Naumu and Kris Anderson, come on over. And let's hear it for our silver medalists. They played fantastic pickleball here today to be able to reach the gold medal match. And Lisa, I'll let you make the or Heather make the presentations. And one more time, let's hear it for our silver medalists here, Lisa Naumu and Kris Anderson. Ladies, congratulations. And time to bring up our gold medalists. Hold on one second. They want to get a picture here. The all-important medal photo here in Naples, Florida. All right. We got a lot of cameras. Okay, we're good. With that, without further ado, let's bring up our gold medal winners, Cammy McGregor and Jennifer Dawson. Let's hear it for them. Cammy, this is your second medal this week. I know you won one earlier with Brian Staub, so how does it feel to win another gold here in this tournament?
This is an incredible day, and this tournament is unbelievable. It's been, what's today? I don't even know. Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Yeah, we started on Sunday, and yes, it's my 10-year anniversary. I want to thank my husband, Darren, for those beautiful roses. So it's an awesome day, winning today with my best friend and partner, Jen, and my anniversary to my lovely husband, and today's awesome.
Congratulations on the anniversary, and of course, you're both out of the Bobby Riggs Tennis Center. We saw your husband win a bronze medal on this court yesterday. We have seen you, Jennifer, win a number of gold medals here in Naples, Florida, and you are knocking on the door of another triple crown. It is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you all for watching. This tournament is amazing. All the volunteers and everybody that run it, it's been really, really fun, and they do such a quality job. We have to give a shout out to Lisa and Kris. They're such amazing players, and we just lost to them at the last tournament, and so it's always a battle and just tons of fun.
I want to know a little bit about this partnership, because I know you won the last couple of years playing alongside Gigi, and now a new partner and the same result this year.
Well, actually, Cammy's my normal, regular partner. That we've been partners forever. Cammy just didn't come 1 year, and so Gigi was a phenomenal player, and we had a great time.
Congratulations, and you both are well represented, or excellent representatives, I should say, of this sport, and it's fantastic to see you get the gold. Let's bring the gold over here along with the championship hats one more time. Heather Jones from Margaritaville will present the honors. And the exclusive head footwear for the champions. And there you have it. Cammy McGregor and Jennifer Dawson. One more time. Let's hear it for these ladies. And we're going to take another timeout on our live stream. More to come here from Naples, Florida after this quick timeout.